Alright, so I'm Colin Lehman with Stereo Embers Magazine. I'm here with John from the New Division.
Thank you.
Here, man.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
So how does it feel to be back in San Francisco?
It feels amazing. I'm actually native from Oakland. I was born out here in the Bay Area, so it's like amazing to be back. I love this town. Last time we played here, it was a great audience, really great energy, and it's like my hometown, so I'm really excited to be back.
I feel that. It's been about a year since you last played here, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So tell me, what's been happening since your last EP was The Night Escape, and I can tell you for one, I was a huge fan of that one. I know you. I remember reading that you like your favorite piece from that was The Night Escape itself, but kids got more internet attention. What have you been doing in the meantime?
Well, in the meantime, we've been recording a new record called Gemini, which just got released June 23rd. So this tour is basically just trying to support that record. Tonight we're going to be playing tracks off of Gemini and stuff from the Rookie, Shadows, but just been recording, producing, and now we're just trying to promote the record.
Right. I've listened to Gemini, and the whole album feels so relaxed and chill, but there's certain tracks that have a high level of energy.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to talk to me about that? What's changed from the original Shadows?
Yeah, definitely. So I think one of the things that I try to really focus on, along with my co-producer FJ DeSanto, was to give the album a bit more of a live feel. And so with this new record, we were trying to bring a little bit of what was really great from Shadows, what was really great from Night Escape, and then from another record, Together We Shine, and really try to bring we try to figure out what's the core New Division sound and make a record that sounded like that, and the result of that was Gemini.
All your songs sound pretty epic, I just have to say. Every time I'm listening to them, I'm either skiing down a mountain in my head. So what's that about? Like, I remember listening to your earlier songs, and they have that energy. How do you bring that out?
A lot of it is just trying to get an emotion into the music, whatever you're trying to write. In my case, I just try to write whatever I'm feeling in the moment, and sometimes I'm feeling really energetic, sometimes I'm feeling just kind of lazy and just kind of like mellowed out. But for the songs that are really energetic, I try to imagine what this song would sound like in a live setting, and I try to write the song in that way, but then I try to add some different elements to it that I think would sound really good in the studio, and as well as live too. But the idea is just to try to get the live feel and try to translate that into a record that that brings all those elements together as much as possible.
Nice. So, also, talk to me, how's the new label going? Because you started your own label, Division 87.
Yeah, that's right. I mainly started that label just to kind of release my own New Division records and stuff like that. This year I'm going to try to actually start signing other artists that I like, artists that are upcoming, particularly those that are local, but also other ones that are overseas too. I've had a few releases from people from Argentina, some people from Spain, another guy from Germany. So I mean, it's just a slow thing, but it's coming together, and it's trying to mainly focus on electronic music, and little by little it's coming together.
Do we get any hints of who you're going to be signing?
Yeah, there's this one artist named Carl Linner. He's a producer out of Germany, and then there's another guy, Andres Beltran. He's another guy out of Spain. There's another band from Argentina called The Lips, which I actually released their record not too long ago. And there's just other stuff that's in the works right now, but it's just so busy with the tour and then trying to promote our own record and stuff like that, and so it's kind of hard to be a label manager slash an artist in your own project. So it's one of those things where I'm just taking my time with it. I'm not trying to rush anything.
No, I feel it. No one wants to rush. So another question, actually from the editor of the magazine. How was it to play with Peter Murphy?
Oh, that was amazing. We played with him, I think, last November, or a little bit before that, but it was an amazing show. I mean, seeing someone that you're influenced by and then being able to share the stage with them and get to meet them and talk to him and the bandmates that he plays with and stuff, and just hear the different stories. It's just really an amazing experience, and I mean, there's a few people that you get to really respect and then actually get to play with, so it's really a dream come true.
I feel that. So, any other plans? So you just released Gemini, but are there any other plans to release an EP anytime in the next year or two?
Yeah, I mean, I've already started trying to write the next album. I'm not really sure yet what it's going to look like. I'm just doing some scratch ideas, but there is going to be a remix album coming out later with Introspective. It's one of the singles that we released. There's going to be remixes for that, and then there's going to be another kind of like a rarity / B-sides album, and that's just going to feature songs that were all the way back from the Rookie and Shadows era that had never gotten released, with some stuff that's current, and that's going to be maybe like a 10-track, maybe 10 or 12-track album, and it's just going to be kind of like a rarity / B-sides record, just something that the fans I think will appreciate. The people that have been following us for a long time, and it's just a way to get back to them for all their support.
Awesome. Well, I think it's starting to get a bit noisy now, so we might have to cut it short, but hey.
All right, no problem.
Great to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you too. Thanks for the interview.
The New Division, everyone. I had so many more questions, but it's getting so noisy.